Breaking news. OHANAEZE goes after Wike, says he's now PDP admin and the cause of David's problem. Hello, my wonderful people. OHANAEZE Zindigbo said that Wike is the one that is making, Wike is now the new admin of the People Democratic Party and is the reason why David is in trouble. He is the one that said, David, he did this, he did that, and at the end of the day, David is not, maybe going out. And I'm wondering, Ohaniez is Indigo, we don't have any problem with anybody, but what we are saying is I don't think you should be accusing Wiki. I don't think so personally. This is on a personal ground. You know why? If you look at the case before us, if you look at the case before us, the mandate he had, nothing I one day nice something they start to now PDP on, he carry and go give another person. If your wife born for you, carry your pikin go give another man, you go happy. Just a question. It's something like that. Okay? All things being equal, you are fine. Everything they okay. Obviously they adopt them or anything. All things being equal. Let's get all the details. Wike, now admin of PDP, Ohanieze Zindigbo, accused him of being behind David Umahi's problem. The Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, Ohanaeze Zindigbo Worldwide, has described some recent utterance of Governor Newsom Wike of Rivers State on burning national issues as worrisome and someone that is a tyrant. The group, in a statement by its Secretary General, Mazi Okechukwu, said such disposition would likely destroy Wike's political career as he has taken David to be the object that he will face on now. He said the governor was behind the ordeal of the People Democratic Party and has now turned himself to the new administrator, while accusing Wike of openly claiming responsibility for the recent judgment against Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State. Ohanieze said, "We are revealing legal implications of Wike's vexation outburst over the Abuja Federal High Court judgment sacking Ebonyi State Governor and his deputy and the House of Assembly members from their position." Ohanieze's claim that this is a confirmation that there is a grand holistic operation to destabilize the Southeast, which is very unfortunate, coming from a man who denies his Igbo identity. Ohanieze says the massacre of Igbos in Ogbogba, Onyibo in Rivers State is still fresh in our minds. And now he has picked on one of our sons again, David, the sponsor of the grand scheme and conspiracy to remove Ebonyi State Governor remains a provocative initiative of distracting the Southeast and destroying the region or preventing us from getting the presidency we so desperately desire. How do you know that David will be the son to bring it home? Just a question. How do you know that David will be the son to bring it home? By the way, we are not exonerating the if there's any accusation against Wike, that's not what we are saying. We are not exonerating it. Let's continue. The sponsor of the grand scheme and conspiracy to remove our son David, Ebonyi State Governor, remains a provocative initiative aimed at destabilizing the Southeast and distracting us from the 2023 presidential election. For a long time now, Wike realizes that he should be a shining light to the People Democratic Party and the Niger Delta. Rather, he picks up his fight with the very people that is supposed to be one of his own. The Indigbos will forgive Wike if he retracts and apologizes to David Umahi and withdraw the case. So this is what is happening. We are hearing that Ohanieze Indigbo on David Umahi. On David Umahi's case, feel very strongly that Wike is witch hunting David. Okay, so when they say Wike is witch hunting David, what David did, I don't know. I don't know how they can't see, the case. By the way, we are neither for APC or PDP. Everybody in APC is in PDP. Everybody in PDP is in APC. They are not, there's no difference. There's no six and half a dozen. That's what they are. So please tell me the difference. If you can tell me the difference, I can tell you the difference between APC and PDP. So it's the same thing. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Everybody who has been in that party has been in one party or the other. They are all, see, it's the same people. Don't get it twisted. Okay. So now they say, OHANAEZE Sinigbo say that Wike wants to distract their son. No, David has already declared for presidency. Now they want to remove him. Is a work of Wike, blah, 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 blah. My dear Wike, they say, you can't apologize so that they go forgive you. They say you should apologize to their son, that you want to destabilize their son from concentrating on the presidency. But PDP is saying you cannot take our mandate and go and give it to APC. You got that mandate under us. INEC has revealed last week that they will take time, consider the case before them, and act on it, but nothing has been done. We know that INEC is APC. We know. Okay, those that appointed them into office, they all know. We know how they rule. We know. Okay, a dog does not bite his master, and a stranger they bite unless something happen. Either the dog get disease or something happen. We know how that tangent being. We know how that road they walk. So this is what is happening. OHANAEZE Zindigbo say, well, Wike wants to destabilize their son. He wants to distract him from getting the presidential, the presidency from the southeast, for which he has declared intention to run. And this is what is happening. But if you look at the whole matter, if you listen to the argument of the People Democratic Party, I think this should be a system that should have been in place for a long time. So that in case anybody, if you come in through WYT party, please stay with WYT party. And if you want to leave, by all means, resign, give them back their mandate, go to the WTT party. I don't think there's a problem with that. I don't think anybody will have an issue with that. Well, OHANAEZE Zinigbo said Wike should come and apologize unreservedly, beg, and show that he's remorseful, and they will consider the forgiveness. They will then begin to think about it and say, this boy, you've been very naughty, but now that you have formally come to say you are sorry, what do? We have to forgive him. He's our son, we forgive you, but don't do that again. Don't do it again. What you did was really offensive. Was very bad. Don't do it again, okay? Say, yes, Daddy, I've heard. So now, so the matter be. So leave us a comment. We would like to hear from you. We hear your part. God bless you. Don't forget to like us, so share, subscribe. Bye for now.